everyone! Welcome back to your ultimate source for all things the bold and the beautiful. I'm CBS Bold and the Beautiful, and today we're diving deep into the explosive spoilers for the week of January 19 through 23, 2026. This week is pure fire. Secrets, lies, forbidden detraction, and the ever-present threat of Sheila Carter Sharp going full psycho mode. If you thought last week's drama was intense, buckle up, because things are about to heat up in ways that could change everything for Finn, Steffi, Taylor, Deacon, Hope, and especially Sheila. Let's set the stage for this week's chaos. The Bold and the Beautiful has always been a masterclass in intertwining family ties, romantic entanglements, and villainous schemes, and this week is no exception. As we kick off the spoilers, it's essential to remember the show's legacy. Created by William J. Bell and Lee Phillip Bell, this daytime soap has captivated audiences since 1987 with its glamorous Los Angeles setting, focusing on the Forrester family and their fashion empire. But beyond the runway shows and boardroom battles, it's the personal dramas that keep us hooked. This week, the spotlight is on a secret that's been simmering just below the surface, threatening to erupt like a volcano. The core of this week's storyline revolves around one massive secret: Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp's growing romantic connection. Yes, you heard that right. Taylor, the respected psychiatrist and Steffi's mom, is catching serious feelings for Deacon, the man married to the most dangerous woman in Los Angeles, Sheila Sharp. And Finn Finnegan, caught in the middle as Sheila's son and Taylor's former ally, is about to lie right to his birth mother's face to keep that secret buried. This isn't just omission, it's a full-on protective lie, and it's going to create ripples that could lead to total chaos. To understand why this is such a bombshell, we need to delve into the characters' histories and motivations. Taylor Hayes, originally portrayed by Hunter Tylo and now recast with Rebecca Budig, has long been the epitome of grace and professionalism on the show. As a world-renowned psychiatrist, she's helped countless characters navigate their emotional turmoil, from Ridge Forrester's endless love triangles to Brooke Logan's self-destructive patterns. But Taylor's own life has been far from perfect. She's endured heartbreaks, including multiple marriages to Ridge, the loss of her daughter Phoebe in a tragic accident, and even her own presumed death at one point. This romantic spark with Deacon represents a new chapter for her, one that's risky and exhilarating. Deacon, on the other hand, played by Sean Kanan, is the ultimate reformed bad boy. From his early days as a con artist and prison inmate to his current role as a restaurant owner, Deacon has fought hard for redemption. His marriage to Sheila was supposed to be his happily ever after, but now feelings for Taylor are complicating everything. Finn Finnegan's role in this mess is particularly poignant. As Sheila's biological son, discovered later in life, Finn, Tanner Novlin, has struggled with his identity. Adopted by the Finnegans, he built a stable life as a doctor, marrying Steffi and starting a family. But Sheila's reemergence turned his world upside down. He's witnessed her manipulations firsthand. Yet there's a part of him that yearns for a maternal connection. Lying to Sheila this week isn't just about protecting Taylor, it's about preserving the fragile peace he's built. This decision could strain his marriage to Steffi, who has zero tolerance for anything Sheila-related. Let's start with Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Played by the incredible Jacqueline McInnes Wood, Steffi has been on high alert ever since she discovered her mother's budding romance with Deacon. She already tried to shut it down once, confronting Taylor about how dangerous this is, not just because Deacon is married, but because he's married to Sheila. Steffi knows better than anyone what Sheila is capable of when she feels betrayed. Remember, Sheila has shot people, kidnapped, manipulated, and worse for far less. Steffi isn't being dramatic, she's being realistic. Steffi's character arc has always been about strength and protection. As CEO of Forrester Creations, she's a powerhouse in business, but her personal life is where her vulnerabilities shine. Losing her twin sister Phoebe, dealing with her parents' on and off again relationship, and surviving Sheila's attacks have made her fiercely guarding of her loved ones. This week, Steffi's concern escalates. She grows increasingly worried as she senses Taylor isn't backing off. Taylor seems determined to explore these feelings, perhaps seeing Deacon as a redemption project or something more. Stuffy won't let it slide. She has another serious conversation with Hope Logan Spencer, portrayed by Annika Noel Well. Stuffy pushes Hope hard. Do you see the danger here? The longer we let this go on, the bigger the target on Taylor's back becomes. Sheila will make her pay if she finds out Deacon's heart is wandering, especially to his therapist. This dialogue highlights the unlikely alliance between Steffi and Hope, who have historically been rivals over Liam Spencer. But when it comes to family safety, they put differences aside. Hope, who has her own complicated history with Deacon as her daughter, tries to downplay it at first, but Steffi is relentless. She argues that they have to act before it's too late. This isn't just family drama, it's a potential life and death situation. Steffi feels the weight of responsibility. She loves her mom, but she also knows Sheila's history of violence all too well. Expect emotional, tense scenes where Steffi pleads with Hope to intervene. Hope agrees to talk to Deacon, but deep down she knows it might not be enough. Why? Because things between Deacon and Taylor are about to ignite. Hope's character, often seen as the moral compass with her line, "Hope for the future," is torn between loyalty to her father and fear of Sheila's retaliation. To fully appreciate Hope's dilemma, let's recap her relationship with Deacon. As her daughter from his affair with Brooke, Hope grew up without him due to his incarceration. When he returned, she forgave him and built a bond, even supporting his relationship with Sheila initially. But Sheila's past actions, like shooting Finn and Steffi, have made Hope wary. Now, with Deacon's eyes on Taylor, Hope worries about the fallout not just for Taylor, but for the entire Logan and Forrester clans. This week, her conversation with Steffi could mark a turning point, perhaps leading to a joint effort to confront Deacon. Meanwhile, over at Il Giardino, Deacon's restaurant and Sheila's domain, the tension is thick. Sheila Sharp, the iconic villain brought to life by Kimberlin Brown, is still riding high on her marriage to Deacon. She views Taylor as her marriage savior. Taylor has been counseling the couple, helping Sheila work through her issues and convincing Deacon to give the marriage a real shot. Sheila is grateful beyond words. She puts Taylor on a pedestal, singing her praises to anyone who will listen, including her son Finn. Il Giardino itself has become a central hub for drama on the show, much like the Forrester Mansion or Bikini Bar in past seasons. It's where secrets are whispered, alliances formed, and betrayals uncovered. Sheila's character is one of the most complex in soap history. Introduced as a nurse with a dark secret, she's evolved into a master manipulator with 9 lives, literally having faked her death multiple times. Her obsession with the Forresters stems from her past with Eric Forrester, and her love for Finn is her Achilles heel. This week, her oblivious happiness makes the impending reveal all the more tragic and explosive. Fans love to hate Sheila, but Kimberlin Brown's portrayal adds layers of vulnerability, making us question if she's truly reformed. Enter John Finn Finnegan, played by Tanner Novlin. Finn has a complicated relationship with Sheila. She's her birth mother, but he spent most of his life rejecting her due to her dangerous past. Yet lately, there's been a slight thaw. He started to see glimpses of change in her, especially since her marriage to Deacon. But now, Finn is in possession of explosive information. He knows about Taylor and Deacon's connection. Novlin's performance has been praised for capturing Finn's internal conflict, the doctor who heals others but can't fix his own family. Finn walks into Il Giardino, perhaps to grab a quick bite or meet someone, but the moment he spots Sheila, panic sets in. He tries to avoid her, ducking behind a menu, heading for a corner table out of sight, or even considering bolting altogether. But Sheila, ever the eagle-eyed mom, catches a glimpse of him. Her face lights up. "Finn, my son!" Any day she gets to see Finn is a good day in her book. She waves him over, insisting on a mother-son chat. This scene is classic soap opera tension building, with close-ups on Finn's sweaty brow and Sheila's eager smile. Finn has no choice but to sit down. The conversation starts innocently enough. Sheila complains about Hope and Deke, as she sometimes calls Deacon, not fully accepting her place in the marriage. But then she shifts to gratitude. I still have my marriage, and it's all thanks to Taylor. That woman is a saint. She saved us. Sheila gushes about how Taylor's therapy has rebuilt our relationship, how she's the reason Deacon is committed. The irony here is palpable. Taylor, the savior, is now the homewrecker in Sheila's eyes, though she doesn't know it. Finn squirms. He knows the truth. Taylor and Deacon aren't just in therapy sessions, their connection has crossed into romantic territory. Feelings are mutual and it's intensifying. Finn faces a split-second decision: tell Sheila the truth and risk her exploding, or keep quiet to protect Taylor and perhaps prevent a meltdown that could hurt Stuffy or others. This moment echoes past soap dilemmas, like when characters like Brooke hid affairs from Ridge. In a classic soap move, Finn lies, at least by omission. He nods along, maybe mutters something neutral like, "Yeah, Taylor's great at what..."